The Holocaust isn't about race.
No. It's not about
maybe
race.
It is.
It's about
a different race.
But it's not about race.
Whoopi Goldberg has been suspended by ABC for her comments about the Holocaust. The View co-host started a firestorm on social media after she made those comments saying the Holocaust was not about race. Social media went wild in response to Goldberg's statement. She didn't reverse course immediately, but nearly 36 hours after the incident and a couple of apology attempts later, ABC announced that the co-host would be suspended for 2 weeks. Here's what you need to know about Whoopi Goldberg's Holocaust comments and subsequent suspension. Goldberg and her co-hosts were discussing reports that a Tennessee school had pulled the graphic novel Mouse over concerns about language and nudity, and the conversation turned to Goldberg's statements about the Holocaust. Goldberg claimed that the Holocaust was not about race, because the Nazis and the Jews were both white. She asserted that man's inhumanity to man was the real issue. Her co-hosts pushed back immediately after her comments, appearing to be surprised by Whoopi's statement.
It's not about race.
What is it about?
Because it's about man's inhumanity to man. That's what it's about.
But it's about white supremacy.
But it's not about
ideal race.
But these are two white groups of people.
Anna Navarro points out that Nazism was about white supremacy and going after Jews and gypsies. Of course, she's right, and Nazi Germany certainly believed that the Jewish people were a race. Hitler's Reichstag speech in January 1939 is remembered primarily for his statement that another world war would lead to the annihilation of the Jewish race in Europe. Goldberg seemed to double down on her comments after the initial incident on The View, when she appeared on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert the same day. She said people just misunderstood her.
Good to see you again.
And you.
Now, you made some news this morning.
Yes.
On The View.
Yes, I did.
When y'all were talking about the Holocaust.
It upset a lot of people.
Yes.
Which was never, ever, ever, ever my intention. I thought we were having a discussion.
However, she continued to say that both Nazis and Jews were white. So to her, the Holocaust doesn't seem like a race issue. She said that the Nazis lied about the extermination of the Jews being about race.
Have you come to understand that the Nazis saw it as race?
Well,
because they might, asking the Nazis, they would say, yes, it's a racial issue.
Well, see, this is what's interesting to me, because the Nazis lied. It wasn't. They had issues with ethnicity, not with race, because most of the Nazis were white people, and most of the people they were attacking were white people. So to me, I'm thinking, how can you say it's about race if you are fighting each other?
In the end, she didn't seem too sorry about what she said, and resolved to just never talk about the issue in public again.
Don't write me anymore, I know how you feel. Okay, I already know, I get it. And I'm going to take your word for it and never bring it up again.
The following morning, on the next episode of The View, Whoopi apologized, saying that she stands with the Jewish people.
I said that the Holocaust wasn't about race. I regret my comments, as I said, and I stand corrected. I also stand with the Jewish people, as they know and y'all know, because I've always done that.
The show also devoted a large portion of the program to discussing anti-Semitism and brought on the CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, which is an organization focused on fighting anti-Semitism. At the end of the day, though, Whoopi's apologies didn't end the media firestorm. ABC's president, Kim Godwin, issued a statement saying that Whoopi would be suspended for 2 weeks. She said, "While Whoopi has apologized, I've asked her to take time to reflect and learn about the impact of her comments. The entire ABC News organization stands in solidarity with our Jewish colleagues, friends, and communities." Many people pointed to an apparent double standard for how media companies treat their conservative employees compared to liberal ones, saying that ABC gave Whoopi a light punishment. Gina Carano began trending on Twitter because users pointed out that she was fired by Disney for social media posts comparing the political climate in America to Nazi Germany. One of her co-stars had also made posts comparing Trump supporters to Nazis. However, he was not fired or suspended. Goldberg's co-hosts, meanwhile, are furious about the situation, but their anger isn't aimed at Whoopi for her comments. The Daily Beast reported that the co-hosts are upset with ABC for taking Goldberg off the air at all. Co-host Anna Navarro told the Daily Beast she is not an anti-Semite, period. Meanwhile, Whoopi herself is reportedly livid about the suspension, according to the New York Post. The outlet says that the co-host is telling her coworkers that she will quit The View. The Daily Wire's Ben Shapiro said Whoopi's comments are ignorant and full-scale stupid, pointing to Hitler's own statements.
Now, naturally, everybody came down on Whoopi Goldberg because this is one of the dumbest things ever. I mean, the simple fact of the matter is that Hitler obviously treated the Jews as a race, so Whoopi Goldberg is ignorant, no question. I mean, what she's saying is full-scale stupid. It's ignorant. I mean, this is a direct quote from Hitler in Mein Kampf, quote, "Is not their very existence founded on one great lie, namely, that they are a religious community, whereas in reality, they are a race."
For now, Whoopi's only punishment is getting 2 weeks off The View to think about her statements. But there could be more to come. For the latest updates on Whoopi Goldberg and other stories about media controversies, go to dailywire.com. I'm Brett Cooper. Thanks for watching.